Welcome, everybody, and by everybody, I mean Jay Bake. Jason is the first one here. Number two, Tunes Day with the brothers. We've got Down Under Dave, Darren, Louie, and Scotty G. What are we doing tonight, Scott?
Hi, guys. We're going to do something kind of strange anyway, but I love both bands. Going to do Def Leppard Pyromania against Foreigners Agent Provocateur. All right. Now, this is
in English.
This is where I kind of lost touch with Foreigner. Yeah, there's some songs on here I like. After this album, I completely lost it. I think I might have heard a few things after this, but this is where the singer and the lead guitarist, the guy that runs the band, got into it about the singer wanting to go heavier, stay hardcore. Singer wanting to go mainstream. I mean, the guitarist wanting to go mainstream. Feud, whatever. But anyway, Def Leppard, Pyromania. To me, the best album they've done. Very hard, very heavy, very melodic. And I love everything on it. I'm not shitting on Foreigner's album. I like Foreigner's album. But there's things on it that I like better. If you know what I mean. So. But anyway, we're going to throw some.
All of a sudden, I heard gerbil noises instead of Scott.
Yeah, that was not me.
Okay.
Yeah, I just pulled one out of my ass. My bad, guys.
Gotcha. Also, what's up, Tommy King?
Gene Simmons, man.
Yeah, talk about Gene.
We didn't get to spend much time with him, dude, but Gene was cool as hell.
How much did it cost you? $4 or $5 grand just to say hey?
I don't know, man. Rick's the one that took me, man. So he wouldn't tell me.
Did you get any pictures?
Huh?
Did you get any pictures?
Yeah, man. They're on Facebook.
Oh, I don't do Facebook.
You need to get a Facebook, Louis.
Nah, Facebook is evil.
No, it's not, man. It's not Instagram and all that shit, bro. It's,
Same company, man.
Yeah, who gives a damn? It's not a date. But anyway, look.
Email the pictures to Rob so he can put them up on our show.
You don't have to email them to me. I actually know it's 2025 and have Facebook, so I can just send them to you.
Okay, great. We can pop them up.
Okay. Anything good come out of that there that is noteworthy, Scott?
I'm doing a video. Well, yeah, man. I mean, he talked to my son more than he talked to me and Rick. You know, he was telling him he was cool. You know, we had our Kiss shirts on and everything, of course. But I did get to ask him a question. You didn't get to sit there and talk to him, but he would talk to you while you was coming to him and while you was walking away, you know, taking the pictures. When we was walking away, I asked him, what's your favorite Kiss album? The first one. That's what I got.
Yeah, but that's such a fucking easy way out for him, right? Because it fucking 90% of that's the set list for 50 years. I mean, he ain't going to catch any shit for that answer.
Yeah, he didn't think about it either, man. He didn't nothing. I said, what's your favorite Kiss album? He said the first one, and that was it. But man, he was cool all day, and I'll shut up after this. Look, he was cool all day long. We got to go through the line twice and take 2 different photographs with him. And he was signing people's stuff, man. He stayed positive, dude. He was not sticking his tongue. I don't think I seen him stick his tongue out one time. And he was just being him, man. I mean, if that's what he's really like, I don't know. But it was cool to see Gene just having fun, man. This was a convention, dude. I've never been to one. There was Star Wars, Chewbacca, 12 foot tall, walking around. Just Superman, Batman, the movie stars that played them were there. John Snyder from the Dukes of Hazzard was there signing autographs. It was fucking killer. Had never been to one. But anyway, Louis or Dave? Dave, you're next.
You're muted, Dave.
Never heard you sound so good.
I know it's peaceful. Ain't it?
Shut up, Scott, you dickhead. What was Gene's reaction when you told him he was an arsehole?
Yeah, he started to throw me out, but then again, he said, "You know what? I get told that all the damn time." So,
Agent 86 has been waiting for the sweet sounds of Lou Graham tonight. All right, go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, Lou Graham's got a great voice. I put these two records up because obviously Def Leppard's best record is not this one.
Correct.
So I thought I won't put Foreigner's best record up against Def Leppard's second best record. So I went with something else. I'll use a Foreigner one for just an album reaction later, I think. They do have a couple of really good early albums.
And what is the name of that Foreigner album, Dave?
The one that we're doing today?
Yeah.
Agent Provocateur.
Okay. Instead of
Provocateur, you get over.
Whatever the fuck came out of his mouth. Yeah.
Was that some kind of North Carolina?
No, that's just can't say the word. I got
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Jason's got a question, Scott. He says, what kind of convention has comic book stuff, hard rock stuff, TV stuff? It was just the convention, I guess.
Yes, they had everything, man. It was Star Wars, and Darth Vader was there. The Stormtroopers, dude. I got my pictures with all them too, man. Some guy,
were they the original Stormtroopers or just people pretending to be?
People dressing up like these guys, and I'm telling you, they had to have thousands of dollars in these costumes because they were identical. The two guys I got pictures with Gene dressed up in the Rock and Roll Over Destroyer and the Love Gun uniforms, dude, that looked like Gene Simmons walking down through there, bro. It was fucking amazing, man. Got to talk to them. You know, it was fun. You've seen stuff like this on TV, like the Star Trek conventions and stuff like that. You know, people were walking down the street, man. You know, when I first got there, I'm like, damn, there goes the Green Lantern, and God damn, what is that? You know, I mean, you think you're in fucking God, you in the damn Twilight Zone because everybody's dressed up like they're damn people, man.
All right. Well, Mr. Make Believe says Foreigner's best record isn't this one either. What we did was
I said that.
We had 2 or 3 that we thought were the best, but they were all tied. So we put this one up as their best instead. We used Louis logic.
Louis logic.
Jay Bakes, Scotty may have accidentally joined a cult or bought a timeshare. Did you get suckered into a timeshare at that convention there, Scotty?
Not that I know of. Why?
No, never mind.
I hope not.
Okay. Low budget Comic-Con. I don't know nothing about cons other than, you know, the ones you don't want to run into in a dark alley if they're still wearing their jumpsuit, right? Go, Darren.
Yeah, I'm going to preface this with saying I do enjoy both albums, but they are two completely types of things, right? I mean, Agent Provocateur is more on the lighter side, whereas Pyromania is not, obviously. So again, I enjoy both albums, but I have to be in the mood for Agent Provocateur, right? So this is like having Evander Holyfield go up against Urkel. Not to say that there aren't good, solid
Urkel would win that
on the album. What's that?
Urkel could win that.
No. Maybe if he bit off the other ear of Alpha of Evander, but you know, not in a straight up good
punch low, mate. Punch low.
Yes, Jay Bake, you did do that.
I just started.
So I mean, this might be a little bit one-sided, especially on Scott's scorecard, and Lou's too, because I'm pretty sure Lou doesn't like anything off of the Foreigner album. So, but yeah. kind of a lopsided or one-sided battle, but it was still a good listen.
All right, Mr. Make Believe is just here for the chicks. You're going to be waiting quite a while. Earth is flat. Scotty, you SOB. I want to arm wrestle your ass.
Well, I'd rather arm wrestle his arm.
Oh, no. I'm not a good arm wrestler, man. You'd win. So.
All right, Christopher, Mr. Make Believe, did you bring a log for your fireplace? All right, Louie, you've been sitting there patient with a smile on your face. I'm surprised you're not throwing shit. It's been a while.
Well, let's address a few things. Gene Simmons always says the first album's his favorite because that's the one that established him as a legitimate act, that he was so happy to finally see an album that he was involved with in the stores. That's how they all feel about that album. That's why they picked that as their favorite.
It's a shitty answer.
Well, it's a good answer. And Darren Urkel could probably win with Science, okay? But these two albums, I don't know. I know one is gonna, maybe two will kind of go the way I'm going. There's gonna be, I don't want to say anything now because it's gonna give away something. So I'll say it at the end of the show. So that's all I have for now. I really don't want to give anything away at this point.
Okay. Well, Scotty, before we tear you loose here, being it's Gene Simmons Day.
Drugs are great. Drugs make me strong. Drugs make me smart. Drugs make me feel good. Drugs make me cool. You believe that crap? Huh? You believe all that stuff they're handing you about drugs? You want to believe in something? How about yourself? Don't do drugs.
Bad
Little blast from the past.
What a boring man.
From the MTV days.
Kiss Alive 50th. Where's the merch, Gene?
Oh, it'll be coming.
Don Music just joined. How you doing, Don? All right, Scotty, like I said, it is your turn, so I will play the matchup number 1 for you. And I don't have the list in front of me. What's matchup number 1, Dave? Because I did not put the announcements of each track in here.
Okay, it is Tooth and Nail versus Rock Rock.
Okay, here we go.
Drop.
All right, Scott.
Okay. Tooth and Nail is not a bad song. It's a more of a foreigneristic type song of their past. But hold a King Candle to rock till you drop, man. I mean, dude, rock till you drop is absolutely perfect. Heavy, the sound of the album, everything is perfect about that album. So, Def Leppard.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, I'm more scared of those things. Yeah, to me, Tooth and Nail probably could have been on another Foreigner album. I think it would have fit pretty well. I'm not sure Rock Till You Drop is as strong as Scotty says it is. It's an okay Def Leppard song. So this one was actually pretty close, but I have given it to Def Leppard for the first time. So
All right. Hold on. I got to find my fucking dinger.
ding ding.
You've been looking for a 50.
Shut the fuck up. I thought I was safe when Dave let it go. All right. Go ahead.
All right. No, Tooth and Nail is a good song. It is one of the more rocking songs on this album. Like I said, in my opinion, this Agent Provocateur is a little bit on the lighter side for Foreigner stuff. But I also agree with Dave that Rock Rock is not it's not one of the best songs from Def Leppard. Definitely not one of the best ones on a great album like Pyromania. So I have Foreigner with a low blow taking the first round with Tooth and Nail.
Very well done, Darren. I was pretty close to going that way myself.
Louis.
Yeah. This first go round, I was going to give it to Def Leppard because I thought it was technically the better song. But because Foreigner tried hard on this one and brought their A game for what they are, I gave the award to Tooth and Nail.
Okay. I must have missed something. Okay. Anyway, Ricky Patterson chiming in, saying Def Leppard all day. How come I got an echo?
It's only on your end.
Anyway, Foreigner is great, but compared to Def Leppard, Pyromania, no contest is what Ricky Patterson thinks. Okay. So, I wish the whole Foreigner album would be like Tooth and Nail. But Rock Rock Till You Drop has always been my favorite song on Pyromania. And I'm talking back to the day when I actually got the cassette. I did not have the album. So that is going to win.
Right.
That was
So
a lot
4 to-
closer than I thought it would be.
Closer. It was 4-1, wasn't it?
3-2.
3-2.
Who took Tooth and Nail?
Lewis and I.
Darren and Lou.
Oh, I didn't hear Lou. Okay.
And I was pretty close to going that way too, so it was nearly a win for Foreigner.
Yeah. All right. Good enough. Surprising, but that's one of the harder songs, so we'll see.
Hey.
I met some Toons
What?
Brothers fans this weekend at a Warning concert. They were able to obtain some tickets for the Minneapolis show and were excited. Are you bullshitting me? Who the hell knows who us losers are?
So do you reckon the girls will let you put a little table there so you guys can sign some autographs for the Toons Brothers fans as well?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That's interesting, Jason. I kind of, man, my history on this YouTube platform, I wonder if they're posing as fans just to
Beat
Would
your
that
ass.
beat my ass as soon as I get there. Yeah. All right. So we are up to the next Dickie Doo. Your belly sticks out further than your Dickie Doo. Not bullshitting. They're from Kansas City.
Interesting.
That's fucking awesome. All right. Match number 2. What is it, Dave?
It's That Was Yesterday versus Photograph.
All right. Here we go.
You're still by my side, but that was yesterday. I had the world in my hands, but it's not the end of my world. It's just a slight change of plan.
Okay, Mr. Make Believe, before you go, Scotty was talking to a 70-something volunteer at the museum where he works today and was asked if I ever heard of the warning. He says I hyped you guys to him, so thanks for spreading the word, Mr. Make Believe. Scotty!
Okay. That was yesterday is one of my favorite songs on this.
Mr. Roboto.
No,
I hear him fine.
no. Look, I've got a brand new setup here, man.
No, I hear him
I
fine.
can hear you.
It might be on my end. We're starting to get a storm. So
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine, Scott.
Louis was griping my ass so bad, I had to get another setup. So I hope this works. Damn it! But anyway,
So far, so good.
look, that was yesterday is one of my favorite songs on that album. There's a couple that I really like. That's one of them, but it went up against the wrong song. Photograph is fantastic. It's one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Def Leppard song ever, and it's just perfect, man. Like I said, this is that album. This is that perfect album in my eyes. It's going to be hard to beat much on it, but if it would have lined up against probably maybe one or two different songs on here, it might have had a shot. Don't know. We'll never know. Photograph for me.
All right. J Big says Scotty's internet is working awesome tonight, and Earth is flat. Louis, your cigs are very long, man. Are you smoking Misties?
it's a replacement for what he really wants in his mouth.
Capris?
Diane,
Okay, Dave.
that was mean.
I do like Photograph, but I always find that I'm more pushed to the chorus than I am the verses, to be honest. I think it's
Whoa.
a perfect chorus.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like the chorus. I'm not that keen on the verses. That was yesterday. I think is a really, really strong song on this album. Lou Graham's voice is just top notch. So I'm going to give a win to Foreigner.
Yeah, Dave, you and I seem to be pretty close so far in our evaluation for the top two songs. I was very, very close to taking That Was Yesterday for round two. It is a very good song. Lou sounds great on it, but I agree with Scott where I think it went up against the wrong song. Photograph, even though Agent 86 says it's overrated, I still think it's a good song. I went with Def Leppard for round two.
To be fair, he says it's overrated.
Overrated. Yeah.
Gay ribbing humor never gets old. I agree, Mr. Make Believe.
As long as it's between friends.
Yes. Scotty's backdrop is fire. Looks like it's on fire.
It might be soon.
Okay, Captain
Lou
Lou.
afraid for his double wide.
All right. Well, first of all, Scott, I ribbed you about or gave you a hard time about your setup. It wasn't just for me. It was for the whole team and for the sake of the show. Now you're playing ball with the big league now, or at least close to it. Now, this was a no contest for me. I'm not a really big Def Leppard fan, but damn it, Photograph is my bag. I think it's got that good power punch to it, and I'm more the person that chooses aggressive songs most of the time. So Photograph is my choice.
Okay, and we got backstage recordings chiming in. Photograph charted only 66 in the UK, and in the US, number 12 on the chart. So it's just another rare example where Americans are dumber than the Europeans. J-Bake, when Scotty sits back in the chair with that paper tube in his hand, he looks like that child king from Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom right before they pull the heart out of that guy. All right. I actually am 100% opposite of Dave. Although Dave is 100% correct in his choice, this was by far to me, probably the easiest matchup on the album, because it's always been my opinion that Photograph is a shit song and is extremely overrated, and it is because of the choruses. I love the rockin' verses, but that photograph, I don't want it. It's just fuck. What the fuck? They take a hard rock song and throw it right down the toilet during the choruses. So that was yesterday. Lou Gramm, like you said, his vocals are off the fucking charts on this song. So that is going to be my choice as well.
So far, it's not as one-sided as I thought it would be.
Yeah, well, we're just getting started.
Well, this is true.
All right. What's matchup number 3?
Stage Fright versus I Want to Know What Love Is.
Okay. Probably their biggest charting ballad, I would think, right?
I would think so, yeah.
Okay. All right. Did you just say pudding?
Yeah.
Who's got pudding?
Have you meat until you eat your pudding?
Yeah, fucking Pink Floyd song. All right, here we go. What happened?
Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me.
Okay, before you chime in, Scott, Mr. Make Believe, I Want to Know What Love is a stone cold masterpiece. Lou's voice, the choir, the music, all of it. Easily one of the best songs of the 80s, and Christopher echoes that sentiment. It's a classic. Foreigner's LP was number 1 in the UK, and Pyromania only made it to 18. Okay. So, Scotty.
Unfortunately, guys, I had to beg to differ with you, man. That's one song that I never have liked and probably never will. I'm not going to say that Lou Gramm didn't sing it good. Yeah, he sings anything he does good or damn near great. But I have never to this day liked that song or nothing about it. And Stage Fright's a rocker. Not the best song on the album. I guess you could call it a filler on Pyromania, but it's still way better than that, in my opinion. I guess I was pissed off at Foreigner from going from Head Games and Hot Blooded and Double Vision to that. And there you go. But it's just not my kind of ballad.
Okay. Jay Bake, got to give it to Foreigner. If you don't immediately have memories of a slow dance in school to this song, you were missing out. Never went to school dances, but slow couple skating to that song, abso-fucking-lutely. Tom, turn off that gay shit, or turn that gay shit off. Tom hates love, King. And Stage Fright is badass from Earth is Flat. Dave, please reach over and bitch slap Scotty, says Mr. Make Believe.
If I could, I would.
All right, Dave.
I was a bit surprised by what you said then, Scott, because you had a go at Foreigner for doing something like that, but you're okay with Kiss doing Beth.
Well, I think
You know?
I think Spike does have memories
Zing.
of that slow dance. It was just with a dude.
So anyway, Stage Fright to me is a filler track on Pyromania. It's never been one of my go-to songs. I Want to Know What Love Is a song of the 80s. I think we've all got good memories of that song, and I think this is probably the easiest pick of the night. Simple as that.
Yep, I agree. I'll take it one step further. Not only is Stage Fright filler, in my opinion, it is the one skippable track on this album. I don't care for it. I Want to Know What Love is a quintessential song from the 80s. It is strong. I would have liked to have seen my take on if it went up against some of the stronger songs off of Pyromania. This was probably the easiest selection of the night for me. It's Foreigner in a landslide.
Christopher says, Tom, maybe you're secretly gay like Gene Simmons is secretly cruel.
It's not a secret.
Backstage recordings. I photographed Foreigner. Is that a play on words? I photographed Foreigner twice in the 70s. Lou Graham has some of my photos on his Instagram. Awesome.
That's cool.
J-Bag, please tell me that's Scott's cat's tail and not something that's getting away from him. Louie.
He's trying to catch dinner.
Man. Oh, I'm just gonna say this direct and honest. I want to know what love is. Probably one of the most nauseating fucking ballads I've ever heard in my life. It makes me sick to my stomach. I hate it every time I had to hear that song when I was in a situation where I couldn't get away from it at a party or something or someplace or in somebody else's car or whatever. I mean, Stage Fright just rocks cool. I enjoyed it. You want to know what love is? Love is the stupid thing we have in our mind that makes us think that the characteristics of a person we're attracted to are better than what that person really is. That's what love is, okay? It makes you think your girl's ass ain't as big as she fears that it is.
It's not a Toons Brothers episode until Lewis preaches from the top of Mount Insanity.
Yes.
I don't give a shit what you call it. Stage Fright is the champ winner of this round for me. I Want to Know What Love Is couldn't probably win. I mean, it has to go against some sort of hip-hop song for it to win or something. All right?
It's obvious
I
why
don't
you're
give a
single.
shit. That song fucking sickens me.
Yes.
Okay.
You and Scotty could get together and have a gay relationship.
Yes.
Ditch Tuppers.
So this is on behalf of everybody who enjoys a beautiful ballad, to the people like Lou and Scott who do not feel the same way. Wow, this is an amazing fucking ballad. Easily one of the, if you had an album of like the 10 ballads of the 80s, this would be on it. Absolutely incredible. Stage Fright's a decent song, but fuck, this is Michael Jordan dunking all over a high school with pimples. I mean, please. All right. So we've got Lou on a roll again. Yeah, he gets all bent out of shape. I don't get it. You got high blood pressure, Lou. You better watch that.
No, my pressure's good.
This is a safe space, Lou. Just let it out. Mr. Make Believe, Lewis, I demand my house key back. All right, matchup number 4, Dave.
We've got Louis' theme tune, Too Late for Love, versus Scott's theme tune, Growing Up the Hard Way.
Growing Up the Hard Way. All right, here we go.
Girls go hand in hand, a pocket full of innocence. The entrance is grand, the dream of the dream. Stands before them all. She stretches out her hand, and the curtain starts to fall. But it's too late, too late, too late, too late for love. Too late. Too late, it's too late, too late.
Okay, Scotty Miller remembers Tipper Gore going on a rant, holding Pyromania overhead, shouting, "Burn the building, burn, burn." Crazy women. That cunt, I tell you. Tommy King, that song could he recorded on a donkey's ass, got chewed up, and it shat out a masterpiece. That song would still suck balls. Okay, thank you, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
And Agent 86 says, too late, too late. I'm assuming is his choice for this matchup. Scotty.
Yeah,
Jeez, JP.
that's a good ballad. That's what you want to call a ballad. That's a rockin' ballad. Too late for love. That's perfect. With ease.
You're fine. I'm just laughing at the comments there, Scott. J Bake puts up this Foreigner track belongs on an Ace Frehley album. Dave.
Okay, so Too Late for Love is one of my favorite songs off Pyromania, and this is probably the easiest choice of the night for me. Too Late for Love is just way, way too strong. I'm not sure I'd call it a ballad, but yeah, it's a great song.
Gabriel Alberto Castilla Marquez. How about my Spanish? Good evening. We are hearing their pop album and don't get to hear Cold as Ice. It's not on the album, man.
Yeah.
Can't help you.
Another episode.
Yeah. Darren.
Yeah, Growing Up the Hard Way is just one of the so-so songs off of the Foreigner album, and Too Late for Love is way too strong of a song. It's probably one of my favorites off of Pyro. This was an easy choice. It's Def Leppard.
Mr. Make Believe. Okay. Long pause. Thank you, Tommy. Basically insinuating that Tommy's rant there was pretty much like the puppy versus, society in Billy Madison's story that made no fucking sense whatsoever. Okay, go ahead, Lou.
Duck Blue.
All right.
I was going to see a blue duck.
There's only one obvious choice. Def Leppard's Too Late for Love. Going Up the Hard Way isn't even a choice at all.
Ouch. Backstage recording. Has anyone ever met the original Foreigner band? I have never met the originals nor the replacements. Or the band, the replacements, I have not met either. So
I heard they got deported.
okay. Yeah, goddamn foreigners. All right. So unfortunately, I got to give this to the God damn it, Def Leppard, Too Late for Love. Neither one of these songs is anything to write home about. But Too Late for Love will take it for me this time.
First clean sweep.
Oh, was it really? Okay, hold on. All right. So, one more comment. Agent 86, believe it or not, Joel Elliott had a good voice before this album. Really? You got proof of that? All right. Anyway, here we go. What's match number 5?
It's Die Hard the Hunter versus Reaction to Action.
All right. Okay, Reaction to Action and Lonely as the Hunter, right? Die Hard for Hunter, whatever. Scotty.
Yeah, man, this is another easy one too, man. Die Hard the Hunter, way too powerful, dude. That Foreigner song's just I don't know, man. Like the last one we just done. It's I don't know. It just ain't good. I don't like that one either. So, Die Hard the Hunter is a strong song.
All right. Backstage Recordings. I've met them and have the first 2 albums signed by all members. That is awesome.
You can
Jay
send that
Bag-
to my post office box if you'd like.
Yeah. J Bag Lewis's favorite song is Play Misty for Me. Darren chimes in doing double duty. Bruce Willis missed a great opportunity to use this title for the Die Hard sequel. Absolutely. 2 shitty filler songs, says Mr. Make Believe. He picks neither. That plays into Louis because he did present something to us backstage before that he wants to institute a tie, and you can only use so many per episode. Is that right, Louis?
Maximum of 2 per episode.
I didn't even see his lips move then.
If you really have a hard time picking which one you like better.
And me and Dave quickly said that's a cheap chicken shit way out, but whatever. All right.
But
No fence sitting here, Matt.
wait a minute, did Darren give his take already?
I haven't given mine yet, so
Oh, I'm sorry.
you should really settle down there. Okay. To me, yeah, both these songs, to me, I agree with Mr. Make Believe, are both filler. And I'm giving it to Def Leppard because I just hate that little synth part in the Foreigner song. It just sounds fucking awful in the chorus there. So,
Wow. Okay. Scotty Miller, I believe this is the first time I've been able to hear Scotty complete a full sentence. You and his family. But I understand what you're saying. No robot chat, no cutting out. He's doing very well tonight. Darren is a busy boy here. I did see Foreigner when I was young, and I think it was all the original members, but I didn't ever meet them. Okay. I've seen Foreigner once on YouTube. So I'm good there. All right, Darren.
Yeah, I tend to agree with the man from Down Under. I do think both of these songs are filler, although I wouldn't necessarily skip Die Hard the Hunter like I would Stage Fright. I had to pick Def Leppard as well. I mean, it is the better of the 2 in my opinion, but it was close to a tie if there is such a thing. But we'll just
All right. Earth is Flat. Def Leppard stole this song from Rush, Biter, and the Snow Dog. I don't know that song, but I'll take your word for it. J-Bag, yeah, Scott brings quite a bit to the table when he isn't Yep. I told you, Scott's a good guy to have on here if you could fucking understand him. Scotty, can you at least lighten up your face with a tea light? There you go. All right.
turn it off. Turn it off.
And of course, the only opinion that matters on this panel, Louis.
That's right, but you don't get that. Okay. I'm going to have to say I disagree about either of these songs being filler because this reaction to action was a pretty good try from Foreigner, closer to a throwback when they were actually a rock band and not a fucking fruit band. But Die Hard the Hunter is going to edge it out. But Foreigner gave it a good try, and it might wind up on a Foreigner playlist, this song, Reaction to Action. So that's how I see it. Okay?
I wouldn't end up on toilet paper, to be honest.
Okay.
You live under power lines?
Oh, man. I have 2 minor seizures when my eyes lock on Scott's little window. I have ordered a set of blinders off of Amazon, so I should be good in the future. That's quite the fucking light show he's got going there. Mr. Make Believe, Rick Allen still had 2 arms for Pyromania. Someone had to say it. Agent 86, what happened to the guitar player? What happens when the guitar player goes on a year-long coke binge and gets a new synthesizer? Agent Provocateur. What's the name of that Foreigner album, Scott?
Agent Provocateur.
Hey, Gigi's late, but she's here. All right. So I'm going to agree with Lou here. I think Reaction to Action is a great fucking song. One of the few on this album that actually is Foreigner, at least the Foreigner I like. I wouldn't say they are a fruity band or whatever you guys fucking said. But they definitely.
That was his opinion.
Yeah, they definitely went the fucking pop way eventually, but let's not forget this was one of the greatest guitar rock bands and originators of that style. So anytime I listen to this much keyboard and still find a rock song out of it, I'm going to give it that. Die Hard for the Hunters, not bad. I wouldn't call either one filler. I think you guys are being a little harsh, but I'm going to give it to Foreigner here just for the chorus alone.
That's the bit I didn't like.
Well, that's too fucking bad.
We're not agreeing on those today.
Okay, hit the love button, everyone, please and thank you, says Gigi. Yes, very, very intelligent lady. All right, next up is number 6. What is it, Dave?
Foolin' versus Stranger in My Own House.
All
Which
right.
is Louis, another one of Louis' theme tunes.
Okay. Jay Jr. So this is another Billy Madison thing with Foolin'. Here we go.
I just gotta know if you really care, and you really care. 'Cause baby, I'm won't you stay with me a while? I wonder what I'm doing here when I never feel at home. I'm a stranger in my own house. I got the key to the door, but I'm still locked out. I'm a stranger in my own house. Yeah, I'm getting a little upset about it too, man.
Okay, Earth is flat. I haven't had any booger in 6 months. 6 months. I'm ready to wrestle Scotty. Gigi says, "Hi, Scott."
What's up, Gigi?
She's probably talking to Scotty Miller, not you, you dumbass.
Hey, well,
No, I'm just giving you shit. All right, Scotty.
all right. This is probably the best song on the Foreigner album. And I like it. I think it's a strong Foreigner song. It's like the old school stuff. But it had to come up against a absolutely great Def Leppard song. And that's the only problem with this matchup. I got nothing bad to say about either one of these, but Def Leppard's going to.
Okay. Gigi finds the humor. She says yes, but hi to Scotty on the panel too. Okay. Dave.
I don't really like the Foreigner song much, and I mean, I don't think we should make fun of people who stutter either. But "Foolin' is a great track, and yeah, this one is just way too easy. So it's nice for Scotty to praise the Foreigner one, though. It was good to hear him say something nice about Foreigner, but
I love Foreigner.
no
All
contest.
right. Jay Bake, the Foreigner riff sounds like a 60-year-old with an enlarged prostate taking a piss. Start, stop, stop, start.
Hey,
stop.
hey! I told you that in confidence, J-Bake.
Oh, Scotty Miller, careful. Louis can put a hit out with one phone call. Darren.
Yeah. Stranger in My Own House, I think, is a little on the weaker side for this album. It's not bad, but it went up against Foolin', which is, again, one of the top songs on this album from Def Leppard. This was an easy choice. I went with Foolin'.
Louis.
All right, just another Foreigner song that I put in the category of good try, and I like it a lot. I don't see how you guys can think it's a weak song compared to "I was over the I like it, I shall be."
New
respect
ringtone.
your fucking ass.
New
One probably
ringtone,
sold
Jay
5 million
Bake.
copies,
Even
and the other
though
one didn't
that's
sell 100.
That is one of the better Foreigner songs on the album, but "Foolin'," the power of that song cannot be denied. So "Foolin' wins. And
Go
I
back
didn't-
to sticking long
and I-
brown things in your mouth.
and I didn't stutter.
All right. True North Beard Company. Great bands, great albums. All right. Everybody laughing at Lou's little tangent there. I don't mind Stranger in My Own House. I am one of those as well. But Foolin'.
You just said it again. He just said I'm one of those as well.
Well, I'm a stranger in my own house.
No, but it's just the way you said I'm one of those.
Oh, okay. Fuck off. All right. But Foolin', if it wasn't for the entire Hysteria album, would be Def Leppard's greatest song. So Foolin's going to get this one easy, whether they're mocking the speech impediment or not. There you go.
Clean sweep.
Clean sweep. All right. We got a clean sweep. That's 2. Next matchup is 7.
Rock of Ages versus I Love in Vain.
This is the one where they stole Offspring's intro, right? For Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Yeah.
That's all right. Here
Sounds
we go.
like a Muppet. The Muppets. Shit.
What do you want? What do you want? All right.
Okay, GG, seen the Rock of Ages that toured, was really good. Is that a tribute band or something? Or is that like a Def Leppard show? Or is that a Rock of Ages tour? I don't know.
Where the hell did y'all go?
We're still here.
We're still here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Okay.
All right. Hold on real quick. Mr. Make Believe, I'm only here to hear the sweet, soothing sound of Louis singing.
That
That's
ain't
Lou,
sweet as soothing.
Lou Grammy means.
Yeah, Lou Graham. He sings better than I do.
Def Leppard easily wins, says Mr. Make Believe. Scotty.
Yeah, man, that's a horrible song by Foreigner. Rock of Ages is just fucking classic, dude. It's a great song. And that's all I got to say. Def Leppard is going to win this one.
All right, Gigi Broadway, I guess you could call it. Okay, now that you say that, I remember something about that. Louis. I'm sorry, Dave.
I was going to say we're changing up, are we? Yeah, I actually like the Foreigner song. I knew Scott wouldn't like it, but hasn't really liked anything. So, and I don't mind I said the Swedish chef from the Muppets at the beginning of the Rock of Ages. You know, the hurdy-gurdy, flirty-murdy-murdy.
Yeah.
This was close. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to go for Foreigner on this one.
All right, Darren.
I'll probably be sailing alone, but that's all right.
No, I do enjoy that song too. I Love in Vain. It's definitely not one of the worst songs on the album. It's pretty decent, but Rock of Ages, that takes it, I guess. It's a strong song. It's not one of my favorites off of the album itself, but I still think it beats Love in Vain. So,
Yeah, it should be a vein in my love.
yes.
Okay. Alejandro Valela. Frank
Yeah,
Viola.
I think it's Viella.
There's your great Spanish coming back again.
I just stopped by to see if the dinosaur shows up.
Yeah, Lewis is usually here.
I'm here. I'm the dinosaur.
Your Spanish, Rob's, as good as Scotty's French.
Yes. All right, Louis.
Okay, I'm going to say something nice about Foreigner. I almost categorize this as a ballad, but this ballad did not make me sick to my stomach like I Want to Know What Love Is. Okay, it was actually quite listenable. But Rock of Ages, too fucking strong, too kick-ass, too killer. Rock of Ages, total champ for this round.
Okay, so that brings us to my take, and yeah, this is fucking easy. I mean, Rock of Ages, come on. I'm not saying anything bad about the four. First of all, I never even gave my take because I really don't care. These are both 50-50 albums to me. Neither one is even fucking close to living up to what the bands did or would do in the future. Obviously, Def Leppard still trying to fucking, grow some hair on their nutsack here. They finally, sprouted for Hysteria. But Rock of Ages is a classic song. Number 8, Dave.
Number 8 is Coming Under Fire versus Down on Love.
All right.
I'm a fool for the chase. Play the game. Surrender to me. Baby, I don't wanna fake it. Is it any wonder? You got me coming under fire. Coming like thunder. You know you make me walk the wire. It's so easy to put on a show. Dry your eyes, 'cause your heart's gonna melt. And maybe tonight you'll fall in love again. Yeah, maybe tonight you'll fall in love again. But I know that you're down on love. What goes wrong, so wrong, to be down on love.
Okay, Scott, before you go, a few comments here. Mr. Make Believe, off topic. I just heard on the radio today that Susanna Hoffs from the Bengals, insanely hot, saying Eternal Flame while nude. Love this song even more now. Fucking A. And the all-nighter, if you haven't seen it, it's a movie she was in. There's a part where she's climbing down off a balcony, and if you pause it just right, some silky white panties, and you get just this amazing shot. Other than that, sorry, I had to do a Dave and Lou there and go down that road. Gigi, how did you guys come together? We've never come together. Close. Just curious. Actually, me and Darren have been best friends since late high school. And so we started the podcast about almost 3 years ago now, just doing hit and miss shows. And I was about to throw in the towel, and I posted that or said that in one of the videos, and Scott immediately messaged and said, fuck that, don't do that, rework the fucking, the whole premise of it. So me and Scotty put together Strange Ways, the Kiss podcast, and these two other knuckleheads were viewers like you who reached out when I asked if anybody wanted to be on the show, and that's the end of the story. However, if you believe our story, because Jay Bake's got a completely different story. Ironically, they all met at a Sensi party. Louis does Sensi as a side hustle. So there we go.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah,
You do. It's the selling all the fucking,
Fuck off, Darren.
Rob and I have been friends since high school. Rob met the others on Plenty of Fish. Okay.
Rob told me he was a 23-year-old woman.
Earth is flat. At least Foreigner is a bit better than Ghost. I'd say a lot more than a bit. Lou hates this one. It's a love song. All right, whose fucking turn is it? Darren's, Scott's, Dale's?
Scotty's.
Or
Well,
Dave's,
Scotty's gone Def
Scott's?
Leppard, so we know that.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
we're giving up on love, man, Louis. We're just giving up on it, man. And there's something that I want to have to say, just to take this back. You know, Dave, I've been listening to a little bit of the past, podcast, and I do like that first song, Little Miss Sunshine. Is that what it was called?
Call me Little Sunshine.
That is my favorite one on there that we done. I don't know why it didn't hit me at the time, but I like it better than the rest of them. So, yes, they do have a song that I do like. That's it. But anyway, yeah, Foreigner's song's horrible. Coming Under Fire is fucking fantastic, man. Def Leppard's taking this one with ease.
All right. Gigi, I see the difference in numbers when you have the warning on. Wow. Yeah. And you would think when we cover bands who have millions and millions of fans versus the warning, it just goes to show that all of the fans of Kiss and AC/DC and all these other great bands are a bunch of lazy, good-for-nothing motherfuckers probably sitting watching fucking golf or fishing instead of being here where music matters.
Most of them are probably dribbling in nursing homes at the moment, but
yeah, that too. Backstage recordings, I should have said Rick Willis, a bass player, replaced keyboard in Foreigner in 1979. Dave.
okay. I am going to be down on love because I actually like the Foreigner song. I know I'm the ballad guy. I'm the one who likes love, so I've got to stick up for love. Used to smoke them, I don't. So you're the one with a fag in your mouth all the time, not me. Just remember that. Once again, the Def Leppard song is just an okay song to me, so I'm going with Foreigner.
Darren. Okay, he's replying. I didn't see them with the originals. It was probably 83. Okay. Scotty Miller, so you and Darren have seen each other naked? No. Wow. No. Not everything is a Porky's movie in high school, Scott. Neither one of us were athletes for school programs, so no, we had no reason to be in showers.
Yeah,
so
we never even had a single class together. I was a year ahead.
Yep, and he didn't even come to our school until
I didn't move to Bismarck until my junior year, which would have been 90, senior year 91. So, yeah.
Just get it over with.
Shut up. All right, your turn, Darren.
This one I went with the Foreigner tune. I don't mind Coming Under Fire. It's a pretty decent song, but I think I chose Down on Love just because I knew Lewis and Scotty would hate it.
Okay, that's a good reason, isn't any? J-Bake, can we make a suggestion for a show topic here? Yes, you absolutely can. How about a show with nothing but ballads? Lewis may need to be supervised both for his safety and the safety of his neighborhood.
Yeah, he would probably abstain from that episode just because he couldn't handle it.
Yeah. Okay, Lou.
All right. Well, Terry, you're pretty clairvoyant on that topic. I would not like the song, and you're right. Coming Under Fire is just too heavy, too cool. Down on Love, not as bad as I Want to Know What Love Is, but I didn't like it. So Def Leppard wins again.
Okay. In a battle of turds, I'm going to give this one to Def Leppard. Coming Under Fire. Okay, let's see here. Dangerous territory, JB. Earth is flat, guys. Why Def Leppard versus Foreigner? Why not Boy George versus Vanilla Ice? You'll have to ask our producer, or what would you call yourself? Our technical music advisor, show organizer, show producer.
Yeah. Why? Because none of us like either of those, I wouldn't assume.
I don't like them.
And anyone who admits to it is off the show. Sorry, Rob, I'm making an executive decision.
Gigi, because no one wants to listen to that. Yeah, I would agree. Darren, I was 10 and 83 and hadn't quite paid that much attention to the band lineup at the time. Yeah, I didn't either. You fuckers, we're not all as ancient as a couple of these people. Yeah, I really didn't even, I couldn't even get mad like Scotty about them changing directions because I never knew who fucking Foreigner was till all of these fucking albums were out, right? I mean, I'd hear them on the radio or whatever, but I give a shit less. They weren't a metal band. So at the time, I wasn't following it. So I didn't hear them all in order. I didn't follow any album discography. So it was all whatever. All right. So whose turn is it? Lou's?
No, I think
No, he went.
I went. Yeah,
We all went.
turn.
Oh, so we're waiting on the next song.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it. We're waiting on the next song.
Well, if you put some makeup on Lou, you can see some resemblance with Boy George. Which Lou are we talking about here?
Yeah, just like him.
All right. Matchup number 9 is what?
Action, not words, versus Two Different Worlds.
Okay.
So it's me and Louis. did.
For those of you who haven't been watching this long enough to know when Scott starts doing that, that means the song is boring the fuck out of him. Your choice there, Scotty.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Horrible Foreigner song. Yeah, Action Not Words is a rocker, man. Def Leppard, bro. That's it.
All right, Earth is Flat. How about Ghost versus Backstreet Boys? About the same genre, right?
Cancel me.
Dave.
No, nowhere near it. This one was just a flip of the coin for me. I went heads for Foreigner and tails for Def Leppard, and it came up heads, so I picked Foreigner, which is probably going to be good because no one else is going to by the looks of it.
Darren, still flooding the comments. Lou prefers In Sync over Backstreet Boys, and Scotty prefers 98 Degrees. So we could have a boy battle band, you know, one album versus an album versus an album.
The Backstreet Kids.
All right. Whose turn?
I think it's mine.
Yeah, Darren.
Yeah, I agree with Dave again. This was kind of a toss-up. I also went with Foreigner. I think both songs suffer a bit from repetitiveness. I went with Lou Gramm just for his voice on that song. So Foreigner gets the win this round.
Okay, Dave, I'm going to put something out here and put you on the spot. Gigi says, if you do Ghost again, I'd like to pick some songs. So if you don't already, I have like way too many email addresses to keep, track of. But if you would, you could create just a channel email for yourself, and we could put that on the channel so people could email you the request, because I'm dealing with a ton from actual bands. I don't have time to keep track of requests, but we could certainly do that. Gigi, Dave is the one you will talk to. He keeps us on the straight and narrow because I'd be too hair metal. Scott would be too classic metal. Louis would be too much, Broadway. And Darren would not give a rat's fat ass either way as long as it wasn't Motley Crue. So Dave keeps us in check. So yes,
I will make a email address and I'll let you know what it is so you can pin it.
Okay. And Jay Bake says he definitely knows more NSYNC dance moves. Okay.
I was more take that.
Gigi, you guys are all funny. We're not trying to be funny. We're serious.
We're serious.
No. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Okay, whose turn is it? Louis?
My head is ready to explode from you always accuse me of insanity, but Dave and Darren, coin toss, which I said it right this time, fucking coin toss? Are you out of your fucking mind? How could you consider those songs to be some sort of equivalent in any manner to be coin toss?
Equally
Fucking
crappy?
Action, not words, is a fucking cool song. The other one,
your
Two
opinion?
Different Worlds, oh my God. If it wasn't for I Want to Know What Love Is, I'd call it the worst song on the whole fucking album and a shit song on just about every other album. All right? It makes everything that Ace Frehley's ever done sound terrific.
Oh, settle down.
No, you settle down.
Yeah, let's
You
not
gotta
get
make
too.
me sick with your opinions.
You should take the plunger out of the toilet when you sit down.
That's the Lou I love.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
take him or leave him.
All right, Mr. Make Believe. With these two crap paint by number songs, I choose Eternal Flame. Me too.
So did you go for Foreigner in the end, Luke?
No, I went for Def Leppard.
Okay, just checking.
Look for the plunger in the end. That's what he did.
Earth is Flat. Both songs lose together.
That's why we can't.
Gigi's going with Foreigner. Scotty Miller says Scotty is like a puppy dog not getting enough attention. Yeah, you've noticed his OCD and HD and VD and everything else he has up there on the screen. All right. Backstage, more Def Leppard songs were played on Detroit radio than the Foreigner LP. Okay. You guys, interesting. You give me an interesting challenge to win you over. Okay. Christopher says, take your pills, Lou. And
I just saw Take Your Pills. I didn't see Lou.
well, who else
Take
was
Lou.
just ranting?
Yeah.
Lou.
And Scotty says, Louis, get back on your leash. Yeah. So, guys who hate ballads are always the gayest.
Fuck you.
It's true. It's deflection. All about
Listen,
deflection.
Listen,
Closet homo.
I like ballads, okay?
No, you don't.
These shit things aren't ballads, they're just shit songs, okay? There's a difference in a good ballad and a shit song. Just
All right, I'll
like
settle it.
flow.
I'll settle it. These are bullshit songs, but Lou Graham's got a better voice, so I'm going with Two Different Worlds.
Ha, Louis.
I don't
Last-
give a fuck what he picks.
Have a go
Settle
at Rob
down.
now as well. Go on.
Match 10, last match.
Billy's got a gun versus She's Too Tough.
All right. I wonder if Billy knows Janie
Right?
I think they were boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah.
because they both got guns.
They
All
might
right.
know Paul Stanley. He's got a love gun.
Yeah, look at all the guns. All right, here we go.
That was the best part of the song.
Yes, it was. That didn't work out at all, did it?
I like that. I remember it being different.
Okay, I'm not trying to cut you off when I do that. When I hit play, I put a space because otherwise it'll start too late. So I've already hit and play when you are talking and it cuts you off like that. Plus, Darren told me not to let you talk so much. Here we go.
Such a strange emotion. She goes one step higher.
Okay, Mr. Make Believe. No show here is complete until Louis starts yelling. J Bake Ever the asshole. This is Rob's patent pending just the tip song preview method. Thank you. Scott, the final matchup.
And another song by Foreigner I do not like.
There's a surprise.
Billy's Got a Gun. Yeah, it's I guess slower tempo, but it's got some power to it. I love Rick Allen's drums on it. And Joe Elliott's vocals are fantastic. So yeah, no contest. Def Leppard.
Down Under.
Well, actually, this was a contest. This was pretty tough for me, but this time I am giving it to Def Leppard. I do like that song, but I do like the Foreigner one as well. But in a close contest, Billy's Gun will definitely win.
Well, in the biggest shock of the night, now that we've reached number 10, Scott went with 100% Pyromania. I'm completely shocked. I thought it'd be a lot closer.
No way.
Yeah, I thought it would have been a lot fucking closer. At least Lewis picked at least one from Foreigner. But I mean, not the right one. But I went with Foreigner on this one. Billy's Got a Gun. It's not a great song. Neither is She's Too Tough, but it's better than Billy's Got a Gun. I went with Foreigner.
Just so everyone out there knows, I did pick that Scotty would go 10 zip.
Yes.
Oh, we all did. Nobody here, I think, thought that Scott would pick anything off of Agent.
Scotty will always be the undefeated champ when it comes to Mr. Predictable.
They songs on this Foreigner album, though, if they would have matched up against two of the weaker songs.
Yeah, you say that to cover your ass, but we know better.
God, but I'm not saying they're going to win, though. So, yeah.
Louis,
His ass isn't covered. He's got chaps on.
you got any more rants for us?
Not really. Well, sort of a rant. Not a rant, but I don't know what the terminology, a dissertation or something. Billy's Got a Gun was my least favorite on the whole Def Leppard album. So this one, She's Too Tough, wins because they tried hard enough in it. The first song, Tooth and Nail, is why I picked that one also. So I picked 8 Def Leppard songs and 2 Foreigner songs. And I got to say one thing. I'm more in Scott's camp. This album is a fucking blows away hysteria by leaps and miles. I mean, this album fucking rocks for what it is, right? Hysteria's got too much slow stuff, too much synth, too much whatever. It does not kick ass like this album does.
Or stupid.
No, you're stupid. Okay.
All right.
So
okay, we'll save that for the Hysteria video, which we damn well better get eventually, Dave.
we did a Hysteria battle.
We did do a battle with him.
Hysteria against Metallica.
Hey,
Did we?
whoa, time out. Hey, somebody's going to have to go back. We got to find out every album that's won, because they're going to come up again in the future against other things. Got to keep the winners, man. Need to keep track of the winning albums.
Oh, Darren's doing that.
Good.
He likes to go back and watch them all.
All right, let's get some comments out here. Earth is Flat, Billy's Got a Gun, Janie's Got a Gun, Aerosmith, both El Succo. I agree. Mr. Make Believe, I'm confused. Is it Billy or Janie? Who's got the damn gun? Christopher,
Well, in
Warren.
this day and age, they might be the same person. Just depends on
Yeah.
what you do, right?
Yeah. Christopher, Warrant has a machine gun, and by far better than any of the garbage guns we've been talking about. Jay Bake.
I love one.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, Jay Bake, not a rant, just a modest soliloquy.
Oh my God, he got it right.
Yeah, Jay Bake did that on purpose too. That fucker, I know he did. I could say some shit. All right, Mr. Make Believe, shit. Earth ID Flat beat me to it. Okay, and Darren, yes they did, and Warrant was a great band. Yes they were. Okay, Billy, hey, what you doing with that gun? Could there be any fucking stupider goddamn lyrics to a fucking song than this? And then you ended off with a 1 minute fucking Casio keyboard drum machine on fucking loop for no apparent reason, making Kiss's Black Diamond outro seem like musical fucking magic. What a garbage song. Fuck that. Foreigner could have all come out and just did like a quartet of farts and won over Billy's Got a Gun. So Foreigner for me. I had a 50-50 split, 2 albums I would never listen to on purpose and probably will never listen to again. Neither album, other than I Want to Know What Love Is, would ever be on a playlist for me. So this was not fun for me. I saved it for the end. Def Leppard's Pyromania versus Hysteria is about as fucking laughable as, since we're using boxing all night, fucking Mike Tyson getting KO'd by a fucking 5-year-old at a candy store. Ridiculous. Hysteria is miles above this POS or at best 50-50 album. And that's all I got to say about it. Scott.
Fuck no, it ain't either. And yeah, Def Leppard, Pyromania, and High and Dry is the best rockinest albums Def Leppard's ever done. But anyway, yeah, this wasn't really, it wasn't much of a contest to me, man. I hadn't heard that Foreigner album probably since then. I don't even think I actually heard the whole damn album before until now. Didn't really like much of what I heard then, and didn't like much of what I heard now either. So I kind of knew that which way this was going to go for me. So
okay. J-Bake, we all knew how it was going to go for you too, Scott, long before this show ever started. Surely Ace Frehley has at least one track that contains a set of farts. I'm sure he does, J-Bake. Dave, your overall take.
Constantly Cute would have been better with a whole lot of farting in it.
Yes.
Yeah. To me, this was a 50-50 battle. Both albums scored the same. So I enjoyed parts of both albums and disliked parts of both albums. So maybe the best idea would be to just have 5 of one and 5 of the other and make a decent album out of that. But I'm with you. No contest when it comes to Hysteria. By far the best Def Leppard album. No contest. It's like a night and day, to be honest.
What an intelligent man you are.
They peaked then, and then it all went away after that. But and so did Foreigner, to be honest. So
yeah,
because I think Lou Gramm would have left a couple of years after this anyway, and I actually quite liked his solo stuff that he was doing. So yeah, Midnight Blue, and
I liked a lot of his solo stuff. J-Bake, I am serious. You guys should be doing brackets based upon genre, country, etc. You could do the breakdown series with each bracket. Well, I can tell you right now, with country, Scott won't be here. And anything with ballads, Lewis won't be here. So yeah, me, Darren, and Dave could consider that.
Louis puts the cunt in country.
Yeah. Think of this show as 3 people who are, willing to give anything a listen, and 2 people who are so one-track mind that they just opt out.
That is so wrong. How can I have the wherewithal to pick the songs, to let you know that these songs nauseate me if I didn't listen to them first? That's how I know what's up, okay? I don't hate ballads, but this album, those things are just disgusting, okay? Just let me throw up in my mouth, okay? All right?
Do you swallow?
I know ballads. And like I said, that what was that song I picked up earlier? Was it
Tooth and Nail?
No, not as a winner, but
that was just
Love in Vain. That to me was a ballad, and it was pretty good sounding. Okay? So I don't hate ballads. I just hate shit ballads.
You done?
He just hates ballads about love.
Yeah.
So Louis,
Whiny ass ballads.
I'll come back to you. Darren, since Lou's on a fucking roll here. So what was your overall assessment of the competition?
80-20, Def Leppard.
Okay. Darren?
I had it 50-50. This would have been a split, or not even a split decision. This would have been a tie overall. Like I said to start the show, I like both albums enough to own them both on vinyl, right? So now they don't get played as much as the rest of my stuff, but again, they're both decent albums. They're not, you know, half and half. I don't hate anything really on either album. Except I'd probably skip Stage Fright. But are they all hits? No. Are they decent enough to listen through straight through? Right. I mean, that's more album oriented for me, where I can put on the album and listen to it and not be completely upset that I chose that. So, but yes, overall, I picked 5 from each.
Okay, so Darren, let me ask you this as a somewhat tiebreaker. Which one would you put on first, Pyromania or Hysteria?
Probably Pyro.
Wow.
But again, it depends on my mood. I'm not always in the mood for
A great album.
not always in the mood for that kind of music that I think is on the Foreigner album. Now I have at least.
Whoa. I didn't say Foreigner. I said Hysteria or Pyromania.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misheard you. I would pick Hysteria over Pyro.
Thank you. Lou, we all know you don't like anything with ballads.
But I would pick High and Dry over Pyro and Hysteria.
Wow. I would pick Hemorrhoids over High and Dry.
You probably have them.
He has.
I've seen you put a hickey on one.
Agent 86, I just wish Louis wouldn't sugarcoat things. Yeah. So anybody out there who used to watch me and bitch about my attitude on Victory Cast, I bet you didn't know there was a bigger fucking asshole than me until you tuned into this show. Ace Frehley, Earth is Flat, Shock Me, Make Me Help Move Amps and PA Speakers. His career is pretty much flushed. I saw the video on Hamster of Louis being fuck a key. I have no fucking idea what that is. That's over my head, man.
Who cockeyed?
Okay, I don't know what that means.
I am not a victim of that. It's when a girl or maybe a guy is surrounded by a bunch of peckers that are blasted all over her face. Okay,
I could see you getting into that.
Well, we can see who watches porn on this channel. He knew every goddamn thing about it. J-Bank, thank God he thought Darren was having a stroke there by saying Pyromania over Hysteria. Don't Google it, Rob. Yeah, I won't Google anything these knuckleheads say. I know better.
Can I, before we go, can I put up a little AC/DC thing I found
Absolutely.
the other day? Which I thought was pretty good.
That's great.
Darren knows it because I showed him already, but here we go.
Blackity black, I hit my nutsack. I bit a duck, it gave a quack quack, so I got loose with the moose. Well, he shook me all night long. I've been tickling my bum with the mannequin thumb. I got the curse, fuck a cookie crumb. I got 9 wives, cheese fries, jumping on a trampoline and tender lines. Well, I'm back like a yak, hacky sack, cracker jack. Well, I'm blackity black. Yes, blackity black. Fu Manchu's gonna come for you. There's a devil with a mullet like a cockatoo. Well, god dang, that's a boomerang. He's coming at me like a choo-choo train. Cause I'm back on the rag, but I don't wanna brag. A pickle on a taco makes me wanna gag. So I bought a big day and got a little spray. Don't see that ever seen that never ever a thing. Yes, I'm back. Cadillac, thundercloud, cul-de-sac. Well, I'm
Now, what other fucking podcast are you people going to get that kind of goddamn entertainment? That was fabulous. Absolutely.
That's still not as good as Vince Neil, man.
No, I love all that shit. And to anybody who loves AC/DC Motley Crue, have a sense of humor, man. It's fucking funny. It just
It is.
is.
I'm an Aussie and I'm laughing at it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is. We have fun here. Boca Ball or The Warning for entertainment, Lewis?
Bocce ball.
Oh,
Bocce.
okay.
The Warning.
The Warning? Okay.
Yeah.
Gigi, my husband is an ACD freak. TC freak. You got to show him that video.
Yeah, they're all freaks.
Christopher. So Brian is singing like his balls is in a vice. What else is new? It works for him though.
Actually,
J-Bake, go ahead.
Wasn't that a parody singer, not Brian?
Yeah,
Johnson?
it was AI.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was AI or whatever. Yeah, and the Vince Neil one is a little bit funnier because someone interpreted what Vince was actually singing to come up with those funny lyrics. You know,
I think he was singing that.
and that's what it sounds like.
Two more comments before we sign off here. J-Bake, waiting. Those aren't the words.
They should be,
And-
though. They were good.
And Matt is going to take us out on a very classy note. AC/DC and Louis becoming a glazed, whatever that is, donut.
Butt cake.
Yeah. That's, yeah. Great way to end it, Matt.
Getting
Appreciate
the
that. All right. So next up, we have, what is today? Fucking Tuesday?
It's
Are we doing
Tuesday.
Are we doing anything in between now and Saturday?
Well, I think we should probably get the next Kiss one out.
Asylum.
Asylum.
Okay. So what? It won't be live, everybody. Just so you know, Tuesday, Saturday's it for live. So look for it. We'll figure out. But there should be an Asylum ranking video out between now and Warning Saturday. What do we got coming up on Warning Saturday?
Yeah, I'm just
Just piecing it
figuring
together.
out which ones to do. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, one
Thanks.
of the ones someone suggested. I didn't think the audio was all that great. So
All right. Take care to you too, Alejandro. Thanks for joining, everybody. And until next time, like I said, thanks for.
I wanna go back. Simple time.